Welcome to ExcelBridge. In the last lecture, we have discussed about logarithms, we have discussed about exponentials, and we have discussed very fundamentals of the topics. So today, we will discuss about the relationship between exponentials and logarithms. So we know that exponential and logarithmic functions is totally has a relation with totally have a inverse relation between them. So this is pretty cool, the relation we have explained before. So logarithm is the inverse of an exponential function. Okay, so let's see. If a power x equals to y, then log a of y equals to x. That means that means an exponential so exponential so an exponential tells you what number you get when you raise a base to a power. So I'm repeating again, an exponential tells you what number you get. That means this number. So an exponential tells you what number you get when you raise this number. So when you raise a base to a power, that means you have multiplied a with a with a with a, and this is for x times. So if you have already multiplied the number a with the same number a for x times, and you got the value y as a result, so y is the value of the exponential and x is an exponent here. Okay, I think the fundamental or basic is clear now. Okay, and what is logarithm? So logarithm tells you what power you need to get a number. So logarithm tells you what power you need to get a number from a given base. That means this is the base and this is the result from the exponent, and you have to multiply a for x times, and then you will get the number y. Okay, so the logarithmic value is the value which is the number you need to multiply with the base. You need to multiply how many times you need to multiply the base to get a number y. Okay, so these two topic, exponential and logarithm, both are inversely, we can define both as inversely. Okay, so a logarithm is the inverse of an exponential, and oppositely we can say exponential function is the inverse of a logarithmic function. Okay, for example, we can say 2 power 3 equals to 8, where the base raised to the power the base raised to the power 3 gives, sorry, 8 again, and logarithm log 2 of 8 equals to 3, you must raise 2 to the power of 3 to get to get 8. Okay, so this is pretty cool, and this is the relation between exponentials and logarithms. Okay, fine. In the next slide we will solve some type-wise mathematical problems related to logarithm and functions. So let's start. So in the first math, so in type 1, convert to logarithmic form. Okay, convert to logarithmic form. So how can we convert? So let's solve this math. We need to convert it as logarithmic equation. So this means the number 10 multiplies for 3 times, multiply for 3 times and get the value 1000. So if we define with the help of log, so the base 10 is the base and 1000 is the value, and the exponent is the logarithmic value here. Okay, so pretty cool. This is logarithmic form for this exponential equation, and for this, and this is pretty simple. Log 10 of 0.06, and here's a concept we have discussed before. Can you remember that? We have discussed in different types of logarithms that if the value here from 0 to 1, that means not a negative number but less than 1, so the value of logarithm will go to 1, but we don't need that because in the question it is only asked for logarithmic forms. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to the second type, convert to exponential form. Okay, here's 100,000 equals 5. So we can write this as there's nothing written base, that means there are 10. So we need to remember that if there are no base written after log or lg, so there are already a base of 10. So this is common logarithms where base is always 10. So and the value is 5. And here how many times? So if we convert this from logarithm to exponential, this is the base, here's the base, and here's the exponent, which is 8, equals to 100,100. Okay, fine, that's done. Another is log 10 of x, this is not minus, equals to minus 0.8. Again, base 10 in the power equals to minus 0.8 equals to x. So this is the answer. So type number 3, solution of the exponential function. So we need to solve this equation or function. So let's see. Log 10 power x. We can take a logarithm in both sides. So log base of 10 on both sides. So taking a logarithm base 10 for both sides, we will get log 10 power x equals to log 10 power 75. So finally, as log 10, this means x, and logarithm 1075. So using calculator, the value is of x equals to 1.8751. So this is the answer. So in this type, for similar problem here, we need to take logarithm base of 10 for both sides. 10x equals to logarithm 10.005, and it is x, and the value was to logarithm log 10 of 0.005, and the value is minus 2.3010 using calculator. So fine. So type number 4, solution of the logarithmic function. So how can you solve that? So this is pretty cool. Number 1 is logarithm of x, log x. This is the common logarithm because and here is a base. Base is 10. Okay, so write that log 10 of x equals to 5.1, and see that if we want to convert this form into exponential form, what can we write? This is the value of exponential x, and this is the base 10, and this is the exponent. Fine, 5.1, and we can calculate the value using calculator, which is 125892. We have used calculator to find out the value. Okay, fine. So the next is that similar problem, log 10 of x equals to minus 2.84. So we can tell it x. X is the value of exponential, 10 is the base, and the exponent is minus 2.84. Okay, minus 2.84. The value is minus 2.84. Okay, by using calculator we have calculated the value, and the value is 0.001445. Okay, so that's all from the first topic and the first introduction part and the basic of logarithm and exponentials. And we have discussed about logarithms, we have discussed about the fundamentals of exponentials, we have discussed about some examples, we have discussed the relation between exponential and logarithms, and finally we have solved some type-wise mathematical problems related to exponential and logarithms. So that's fine, and that's totally a fundamental tutorial lecture from this chapter. And further in the upcoming classes we will learn about the more advanced topics about logarithms and exponentials, and we will explore the chapter. So stay with us, keep learning, keep your learning continue with us. So that's all from ExcelBridge. See you soon in another lecture. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.